After this finishes, the next step will be to do a longer print. Hey, how you doing guys? Duff here. I did promise to do a follow-up on my Anycubic Chiron to let you know if the replacement silicone wire set for the hot end fixed the errors with the random lockups, the TO sensor errors, all the bullshit that happens from Anycubic using inferior wiring in the Chiron. At least in my Chiron, this is the one of the first batches of Chirons that they had. I got it shortly after it was announced several years ago. Quick backstory. It started developing issues on longer prints. I could have a print go an hour, I could have a print go 12 hours, and all of a sudden the printer suddenly locks up for no reason. Print's trashed, and yeah, you're done. So for almost a year, this thing has basically just sat here and not been used just because I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't trust it to do anything. So I bought one of these silicone wire harnesses. The advantage of this is it's more flexible. It doesn't have the tendency to break as the stock Chiron harness does. I also removed the cable chain because there's been lots of people saying that that cable chain itself, it promotes damage to the wires. So I took that out of the picture and I just have it zip tied to the top for now. If I would do a taller print, I would have to do something different. That's why I actually have this here, which I haven't quite worked out how I would want to utilize that yet, but that would be something that I'd be able to pull the wire harness up as the print goes up if I do something taller. So I've done 4 prints on this so far, I believe, ranging in time from 9 hours. I did a couple 15-hour prints. This is my biggest print yet. And you might ask, well, what is this? This is just a box. And you're gonna laugh when I tell you what this was for, or what it is for. I have a pool, and down here they have a pool supply store called Pinch a Penny. Pinch a Penny sells liquid chlorine by the jug. I think it's a 2.5 gallon jug. And they recommend that you put it in a tray when transporting it so you don't spill chlorine, because the jugs are vented, so there's a possibility of actually dripping some chlorine when you transport them. So Pinch a Penny sells these trays. They're like $2, I think, $2 each. They're just thin plastic trays, and as you can see, they're very thin and they break all the time. And so I've gone through countless amount of these trays, but they are very cheap. But they are kind of shitty as well. So I came up with the great idea to make a tray for the chlorine. Now this tray holds 2 jugs. This would only hold 1. I couldn't make something big enough for 2 jugs on here, but I thought it would be twofold. It will let me test a long print on the Chiron, and hopefully give me something that lasts a little bit longer transporting my jugs. Who knows how long this will actually hold up? I don't know. It's pretty heavy. I used some pretty good perimeter settings and stuff. We'll see how well this holds up, but that wasn't really my primary purpose. And it certainly didn't make any fiscal sense, because this spool was new when I started, and now it's probably down to a quarter left or less. So I've almost used an entire spool of filament, which costs almost $20. So I'm replacing a $2 tray for 2 jugs for a nearly $20 tray for 1. So again, if this holds up a little bit, maybe it'll be worth it. We'll see. But anyways, the bottom line is this print was a 44-hour print. I think I took a picture of it somewhere. 44-hour print. It completed. It finished. Across all those prints that I mentioned previously, it has not locked up one time. It's worked. It's worked every time. So at this point, I feel pretty confident in saying that this silicone wire harness is a pretty reliable fix for those annoying lockups and sensor errors, TO sensor errors that a lot of people suffer with on the Chiron. So cross my fingers, we're good to go. So I think I mentioned in the first video, I got this on eBay. I originally had ordered a harness from Onyx Phoenix. Some of you might have also done the same. I ordered it in like the 1st of July. Never got product. I actually had to file a dispute with PayPal because he wouldn't respond to requests for ETAs. And PayPal actually just honored my dispute today and refunded my money. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend going to Onyx Phoenix if you want anything anytime soon, or if you want any sort of reply to your emails. But I did get this on eBay. I will see if I can post a link to the listing for this if you want to get one for yourself. Not cheap. I thought it was in the neighborhood of 40 bucks. I don't remember exactly. It's not cheap. It's a decent investment, but if you want to have your large scale Chiron print, this is a worthwhile investment in my opinion. So that's all I have, guys. I just wanted to let you guys know that yeah, it actually seemed to work. So I'm pleasantly surprised by that. So if you guys found this video interesting, please think about giving it a big thumbs up. If this is your first time visiting the channel, think about subscribing. If you're going to subscribe, you can hit the notify bell that's over there somewhere. And feel free to leave your comments, suggestions, ideas, and thoughts in the comment section below. Feel free to share your Chiron fixes, your Chiron horror stories, but at least I can start using this again. I'll have to come up with some creative big things I want to print, because I'm definitely not printing 4 more of these things, because this is not practical for sure. So, all right guys, that's all I have for now. Hope the rest of your week is good, and until next time, Duffman out. Yeah, just look how shitty this thing is, man. I mean, charge me $3 and give me something that lasts more than a couple weeks. It's not rocket science.